The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man am I thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me, big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hello. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
Stop it. You're not speaking of the word or I will leave my ears.
Well, you have this too high.
I didn't move it.
I didn't touch it. Oh, this is upside down. Hold on.
Something is going on.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
How's that?
Listen to me, folks.
Yo,
This
Jim.
house has got something in it
Hey, Chad.
that's not alive.
I
Chad,
think
are you there?
you unplugged your audio.
Yeah, I don't know how we did that, though. Because I was just talking to you a minute ago and we didn't change anything.
Yeah, I think it's coming through your internal mic on your.
Hang on. He's talking. Let me hear what he says. Say it again,
I
Chad.
can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
No.
I can only hear you through my computer. Somehow something came unplugged. I'm going to go fix it.
All right.
How about let's take a quick, sorry everybody, let's take a quick music break, Chad, so I can figure it out. Because I don't know what happened between when we talked to you a second ago and now. Nothing happened.
Rolling.
All right.
No.
Chad. Can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, you sound a lot better.
There we go.
Okay, now,
Hang on, we got to redo our intro. So what's up, everybody? Sorry about the little technical difficulties. Welcome. That was The Stoles. The name of the song is Getaway. Hope you enjoyed it while we were trying to work out our difficulties. And now let's just say hey to everybody and introduce everybody, starting off with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hocus pocus. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The sink goes on in our bathroom with nobody turning it on. Okay? Things go on in the kitchen and off. Nobody's pushing the button. All kinds of... You close a window and nobody has opened it, but the window is opened about maybe 3 inches. Hocus pocus. Woo, woo, woo.
It's funny, Chad, because we didn't do anything. Literally, all I did was unplug everything that was already plugged in and whatever, and then eventually it went away.
If we have a poltergeist here, it's playing with all of our whatever it can. And I'm going to give the poltergeist a little... If you're listening, poltergeist, get out of here. I mean, we don't need this nonsense. You know, we're selling the house. Maybe we'll take you with us to Palm Springs if you're good. But be nice now. Anyway.
So we also want to say hello to the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy. What's up, Chad?
It's all good, fellas. It's all good. Maybe I'll stop by and do a little exorcism for you later there, Ronnie boy.
Okay, you know what? I heard that you're saving up money for next New Year's. You started now. You have a piggy bank and you put $2 a week in. Is that true?
That's true. I got a long way to go.
I know.
He's got a long way to
That's
go.
because everybody, he took his girlfriend out New Year's Eve for $5,000 New Year's Eve evening. She should have given him poontang like nobody's ever given before. For $5,000, he could have had like a New York hooker.
Is that how
For
much
the
they cost
weekend.
now? Okay.
Ouch.
Now I know.
All right, hold on.
But he's a good boy. He didn't do that stuff. He
That's
took his
right.
nice girlfriend who's a doll.
Heather, she's fabulous.
Heather is fabulous. $5,000. Jimmy took me to Walmart for New Year's Eve, and when the bells came in, Jimmy got all the balloons in the basket and threw them in the air. The manager came over yelling, saying, "Leave my balloons alone."
And then we left, so it didn't cost me a nickel.
No, it did
That's
cost
awesome.
you because we went to dine in Walmart in their little dining area, and I had a lemonade and a hot dog, and Jimmy said, "Wow, the hot dogs went up. They're a nickel more now." Yeah. No, that's not true. We did not go to Walmart, but I went to Walmart, and I have to tell you something. Listen up, everybody. You know how I love and adore Patti LaBelle. My God, the greatest singer in the world today. Adore Patti. Well, I went I had to find a Walmart because I really don't go. I looked online for Walmart. Why? Because Walmart was the only place to get a Patti LaBelle pie. And her sweet potato pies you cannot get anywhere. All the stores are sold out. I don't know if you can get them online. I went in, I paid $7 for, it's not a pie, it's called a cobbler.
Yeah, berry
Cobbler.
cobbler.
Berry cobbler. It's got 5 berries. Blueberry, boysenberry, some other kind of berry, dingleberry, I don't know. It's got all kinds of
That's gross.
Stop it, Chad. You're blowing my stand-up.
Sorry.
When people do that, I hate that. They come in, they do a laugh in the middle of my monologue. Anyway, I brought the pie home. Pie weighs 20,000 pounds. I almost had to have a couple of men help me carry it. It is really heavy. So now the proof is in the pudding. And I said to Jimmy, I will be so upset if this pie sucks because I love Patty so much and I want Patty to have good luck.
And you had her for dessert.
I had it for dessert, and Jimmy gave me a normal size piece of pie. Well, I couldn't finish it. It was so delicious, so rich. I was fainting. I want to say the other word, but I won't because it's vulgar. But I was arriving from it. I laid in bed eating it. My eyes, I swear to you, were rolling up in my head. It was like an orgasm. It is the most delicious, sweet, fabulous thing I've ever eaten in dessert. Not to mention how antioxidant filled it is because of all the berries. Now I'm trying to locate Patti LaBelle's sweet potato pie. Everybody that's had it said it doesn't taste like sweet potatoes. It tastes like a little bit of heaven. Now, the history of these pies are...
She has a cooking show. That's what brought it on.
But I know that. But Patty's recipes come from the South. Some of those recipes were what the slaves used to make on a holiday, like it was a big deal, like somebody got married, so they'd make a cobbler berry pie. So you're eating a piece of American history, which thrilled me also to think that so many hundreds of years ago, people were eating these delicious pies. This is not a commercial, folks. There's no payment for this. No one asked me to do this. I'm doing this because I adore Patti LaBelle, and I'm only hoping that someone that knows Patti hears this and tells her that Ron Russell said her pies are a must. If you don't, you're a jerk. Don't eat that crap they give you in the supermarkets, that all that make-believe junk. Patty's is all natural. It's fabulous. As I said, this is not a commercial. I get nothing for this. But if Patti wants me to do her commercial, I'd be more than happy to do it, because Ron Russell says the truth. You know, I never lie, so I get in trouble all the time. It is friggin' delicious.
Okay, so now here's where we're going to go from
yeah, but
there.
now
We want to get her on the show.
See, I still want Patti to come for dinner. I have to call. You know, I'm really bad. I'd have him call anybody. My friends hate me. That's why they all don't bother with me, because I don't return phone calls. I wanted to. I'm supposed to call. What's her name to come for dinner?
Sister Sledge.
Sister Sledge. Kathy Sledge. And Kathy said she would try to get Patti to come to my house for dinner. I had to bribe them with lasagna, all kinds of Italian meals, you know. I mean, Kathy's an angel. I love her, too. So if I ever get Patti LaBelle in our house before we move, then we're going to video the whole thing with me eating her cobbler and passing out on the floor.
There you go.
Fainting.
All right, hold on. We got to take a little break real quick. So what's up, everybody? First of all, we want to let you know if you hit the ITV button at the top of the W4CY website, you can see us. We're waving to you now. Wave, Ron. After he drinks his drink.
Drinking my lemonade.
Okay, there you go. Then we got a lot of people in the chat room. Let's do some hellos to everybody. Dave Hughes just dropped in. Dave Hughes is Stars Now UK on Twitter, calling from chatting from the UK. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Dave, see if they have Patti LaBelle's cobbler in England. Get it if they do.
Then you got Irish Gingers in the chat room from the Irish Ginger Show, Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You can hear her show on W4CY.com. We also have the fabulously talented, beautiful, gorgeous Goddess. What's up, Goddess?
Goddess, you got to get this pie. I mean, if ever anybody's eaten a pie,
That's starting to sound weird.
Goddess loves it. Goddess is like a little dirty girl. She loves dirty talk. Goddess, if anybody ever ate this pie, they'd go out of their minds.
Then we've got Czar Drew in the house. So hello, Drew. What's up? Drew did a lot.
Drew, tell Lisa Loren, that 2-bit bitch, to go out and get this pie and to buy it for you because it is delicious.
Drew did a whole bunch of work, you guys, on the No to LGBTHate.com campaign on Thunderclap. It was the #1 tweeted thing on Twitter. It hit #1. It reached 28 million people. He did it with Linda Riley, who's the head of No to LGBTHate.com, and it's to stop hate messages and stuff on Twitter. It's really great. It was a great campaign. It was very, very successful, and Twitter's going to do something about it. So congratulations, Drew, on all your work. It was a huge success.
Drew. This is the road to go, Drew.
There you go.
This is what to do.
Then we've got, let's see. Chinzia's in the chat room now. Hey, Chinzia, how you doing?
Hi, cuz. We got to get together. I feel terrible. But, you know, I lost feeling in my left hand from one of the Christmas balls I fell on. And we're working on it with therapy and stuff. My right hand is much better. I have feelings and everything, but they're numb. It's hard to move my fingers. So I've been very involved with doctors, surgeries, and therapies and stuff because I don't want to lose the feelings in my finger. Because then how will I pull Jimmy's hair out of his head if I don't use my fingers?
Let me keep going. All right, then we got a few more. We want to give a shout out to my favorite woman in Germany, Iris. Hell yeah, she's Hope2259. What's up, Iris? Gotta love you. Hope you had a great time this weekend with John Barrowman in England. I know you did. I saw the pictures. They were fabulous. So congratulations, and thanks so much for tuning in. And then we've got, for the first time, someone who tuned into the show last week. Actually, Iris recommended it, and her name is Carrie Pearson. So, hey, Carrie, what's up? And she's Fruity Pie 1 on Twitter, but she spells fruity FRIUTYPIE #1. So tweet with her, follow her on Twitter. Hey, Carrie, we want to say thanks for tuning in, love you, And
You'll get used to the insanity.
You'll get used to it after a
weeks.
while. That's right. Hopefully you're hearing all of this.
Yeah.
And then I want to give a shout out to somebody who I don't think has ever been in the chat room, but he tweeted out yesterday how much he loves listening to Ron and all his stories.
Oh,
and,
that's sweet. Who's that?
His name's Art Donovan. He's at Art_Donovan on Twitter, or Dr. Donovan. Really great guy, cool guy.
Good.
Art Donovan, if you're...
Hey, I'm going to do a Jane Russell story today that no one has ever read or heard of, because it was conversation between Jane and I about rudeness.
Also, hang on, let me go. So we want to say hey to Art Donovan or Dr. Donovan. Thanks for tuning in. And Stefan Bell is tuning in. You guys follow him at Stefan Bell. What's up to Stefan and Tina? Hello, hello. And Zardru says thank you. And Chinzia says we'll get together whenever you're better.
I'm better, Chinzia. It's just that it stinks. We have got to really... I don't know where you are. I mean, you live in Illinois. You're in Connecticut. I was supposed to meet in New York. We're like screwed up. And we must see each other before I move to California, or else we'll just have to have you guys out to California.
And
kidnap you.
Then we got to just say hi to Chad. Chad, what's up? Since we had a terrible beginning.
I got dirt. I got Chinzia. I'm watching Facebook, and your daughter has a boyfriend. What do you think about that? He looks nice. Do you think maybe we all have to go to Italy to the wedding? I wouldn't mind.
Chad, how are you then, Chad, since we had a terrible beginning?
You called that a terrible beginning? I thought that was fun.
Okay.
Shows what real live radio is all about.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? The more I watch television, the more I see our show repeated.
Oh, really?
Everybody now is doing Skype. They're all this morning. Susan Lucci, who I know very well because she was my neighbor when I lived in Garden City, Long Island, because that's where Susan lives. And her daughter, Lisa, played with my daughter, Deirdre. Deirdre has had more celebrity friends through her life than anybody. Angelina Jolie or Angie Voigt was her friend. What's her name? The rock and roll guy's daughter.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler was her friend in New York, and Liz, I guess Lucci. I don't know what her.
Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci's daughter is called Liza.
Liza.
Okay. She was Deirdre's friend. It's amazing. My daughter has had more celebrity friends. Anyway, Susan Lucci was talking to one of her fans, and they had the fan Skype in. And she was asking Susan a question. Now, I thought that was incredibly like our show. So we started it because no one else was Skyping 4 years ago. No one. We were the first. And now every show, even the President Obama, what the hell is his name? President Trump.
What is his name?
I forgot his name.
Get your presidents right.
How could I forget his name with all the crap that's going on around him? I mean, they're bombing him to death, the poor man. And you know what my feelings are? Don't do that, folks. If we do bad to him, we only get it back because he won't be able to do his job. And he'll screw up and we'll pay in the long run. Sometimes you got to support the devil so that you trick the devil into doing good for you. So if you think Trump is the devil, then trick him. Make believe you're his friend. Like the mafia says, I keep my enemies closer.
That's true.
Don't go against Trump and make him weak and stupid because then he'll do bad. And then you'll say, oh, good, see, I told you he wasn't going to make it. Meanwhile, stocks go down, this goes down, you lose money, you have no food. So please, support him. Let's give him a shot. Let's give him 6 months to see if he really is a nut. And if he's not a nut and he turns out to be a great president, then we'll all say, okay, we did the right thing by supporting him. Remember, negativity only brings back negativity. If you are positive, positive comes back. That's the law of nature. And, of course, if you're religious and you believe in Jesus, Jesus did not ever say, hate thy neighbor. He always said, love thy neighbor.
He said a house divided cannot stand.
Well,
That's
I don't
right.
know. Well, he never told me that, but he told, but he did.
He never told him, Chad.
Yeah, he told me.
I had a lot of conversations with Jesus in my life.
Sure.
I was Jane Russell's best friend.
Oh.
Every time we went to dinner, Jesus sat next to Jane and she talked to him in tongues. So I'm used to it. I was a little freaked out a few times when she was going, blah, 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 blah. I thought she was choking on her salmon, but she was talking in tongue to Jesus. And she used to tell me, Jesus is with me, he's next to me. I thought she's crazy. But anyway, what are you going to do? And they make fun of me because I believe in aliens. I mean, here's Jane Russell, super legend movie star. I mean, biggest name in the history of movies. And she's sitting next to Jesus, and we're at dinner. Guess where? In the airport. So I thought Jesus came to the airport for dinner. You can get him cheap. Not really the airport
No, the
dinner.
airport's expensive.
Yeah, it was
It's not any good.
I took Jane to dinner that night, and she had salmon and wine and stuff. Not wine. What did she have? Make believe wine. What is that make believe wine they have? You know, the one that has no alcohol in it.
Grape
Yeah,
juice.
like fake wine.
What is it called?
Grape juice.
No, it's not grape juice. No, it tastes.
That was good though, Chad.
Thank you.
No, it tastes just like wine, but you can't get loaded from it. I don't know what the hell it was. Anyway, so that segues me into the Jane story.
Actually, in the chat room, they're saying even Jesus said Jesus when Trump won.
Right. And I wonder what Jesus thought of Jane Russell's beauty. He must have said, wow, I wish this bitch was around when I was young. But anyway.
And if you don't know who Jane Russell is, everybody, Google her because she's an icon.
Yeah. Jane and I were in a store. And Jane's not mall. She never knew from malls because she's a movie star. Everything they did, what they brought to her. If Jane needed shoes, they brought her shoes. If she needed dresses, furs, anything was brought to her home or her studio or her dressing room. So Jane never really went rack shopping. Now I take her for the first time in her life. I brought her to places you wouldn't believe. A legend. I dragged her into that shoe store. That's a $10. What's it called?
$9.99 shoes or something?
No, what is it called? The one I took her to.
I don't know. It's like one of those $10 shoe stores, though.
Terrible shoe store. There's a chain of them all over. Somebody's shoes. I forgot. Anyway, she was a sport. So now I'm pulling racks, and she said to me, Ron, you're really good at this, huh? I said, well, it doesn't take a lot of intelligence to pull racks. Now we're going down the rack line, and I said, this would be nice, Jane. She said, how much is it? I said, it's about $49. She said, I don't know. I thought, no, not really. So I put it back on the rack. Now, Jane had a way of speaking that was not charming. She was a tough broad. She had 4 brothers that she used to fist fight with. She's a tomboy, and she was not delicate in her conversations. And she said to me, and some woman was standing opposite us on the rack, and Jane said to me, you got to be kidding. You mean people really do this to get their clothes? I said, oh, come on, Jane, stop it. Oh, I'm not looking at the camera.
No.
I should look at the camera. I'm looking at my mic.
They're all watching you.
Yeah, I'm getting old. And the dog just jumped up. I'm going to shoot this number down because I'm not getting anywhere. Anyway, Jane said to me something, whatever, in her normal tone. And the woman turned around and said to Jane Russell, you're very rude to your son. He's meaning well and he's trying to help you. So I didn't know what to say. You know, Jane Russell's my mother now. So, but she's been referred to as my mother a few times. And Jane turned around and looked at her and she said, mind your business, you nosy body. Who the hell are you to tell me whatever? And the woman didn't know what to say. Well, another woman turned around and said, oh my God, that's Jane Russell. And the woman came over. She said, are you Jane Russell? And Jane said, you're damn straight I am. And so the other woman said, you're terrible. She said, I would have never liked you in movies if I knew you were this mean. So I said, you have to forgive it. Jane's had a long day and we're tired. So now we get in the car and Jane gives me a lecture on people that are rude. In my day, we had class and style. Nobody would ever dare to speak to you that way and refer to you as I'm your mother. So I said, good thing she didn't ask for my name because it's Ron Russell and you're Jane Russell. Then they'd really think you were my mother. Anyway, we drove all the way back to my house in Boca in Florida, and she was pissed off. She was really upset. So I told her, I said, Jane, you must remember the old saying, when you lie with dogs, you wake with fleas. And that made her feel so much better. But anyway, I mean, that's a true story. Nobody knows it. It's never been in the press, and it's a Jane Russell story. Jane had an attitude. And her attitude, she would say sometimes to people, they'd say, oh, Miss Russell, it's so nice to know you. And she'd say, of course it is. Or she'd say, it was nice that you know me. I mean, she did it deliberately. But she was a heart of hearts. She would give you the shirt off her back. She supported the Christian network like no one. Her Social Security, which was quite a lot of money, automatically went to her church. She supported her church and she supported her Christian beliefs, and she truly believed in Jesus Christ and loved him more than anything in the world. So I had to respect her for that because she wasn't a phony. She didn't do it for publicity or to be one of the crowd.
Nobody even knew.
Well, yes, they knew. Everybody knew she was religious because she'd speak in
But
tongue.
they didn't know that they gave her Social Security to the church and all that
Oh,
stuff.
no, they didn't. I knew that. Yeah, yeah. And also, Jane Russell, when she did appearances in these Comic-Con, no, movie coms, whatever they're called.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
You know, she signs pictures, or you could take a picture with her and you pay her $35 for the signed picture. All that money went to her woman that was with her, that was a church representative. And I remember Jane saying to her, listen, give me like $1,000 of that. I got to give all my grandkids $100 each for Christmas. So she actually asked Yvonne, her last name is so hard to say. She's Mexican, and the last name is Spanish. Bona Montana, I think. Bon Montana. Yeah. So Jane Russell was a good girl, and I love her deeply. And I watched her the other night on TMC in the Las Vegas TCM in the Las Vegas story. And all I kept saying was, oh, my God, she's so beautiful. The camera caressed her, did close-ups on her, you can't believe. And at 89 years old, right before she left my house and passed away, she looked just as beautiful. She did not look like an old lady ever. She looked like Jane Russell, a little rugged. But that's the story about Hollywood and how pampered these stars were. They did nothing. Like I said to her, how come you had gray hair? You know, I was the one that made her a brunette. No, I didn't do it physically, but I told her. I said, you know, your audience wants you brunette. They don't want you with gray hair. You look like an old bag. Because she insulted my spiked hair at the time. And I said, well, I don't like your gray hair. You look like an old bag. You're supposed to be Jane Russell forever. Anyway, she said the studios dyed her hair, combed her hair, mostly wigs. And she never had to do anything. She never cooked a meal in her life. Never cooked, never cleaned a house. So I said to her, what did you do all day? She said, get drunk. I said, oh, okay. So that's how the alcohol thing started, because she was a recovering alcoholic. And I guess that's all she did all day long was lay by the pool and get drunk. So it's not such a hot life being a legend of Hollywood.
All right. So anyway, let's move.
I just figured for the Jane Russell fans out there, because I have so many Jane Russell fans, because they know that I was buddies with her. So they all want to know the inside dirt. So that's an inside story on my Janie Poo.
Oh, it was beautiful.
That's what I used to call a Janie Poo.
So another couple people we want to give some shout-outs to. Number one, you guys, the Aquarius View magazine. We thank them so much for promoting the show, and you can follow them on Twitter at _TAV magazine. And if you guys remember Tina Sloan, she was in Venice the series, and she was the soap opera star and author that we had on in the middle of last year, and today is her birthday, so we want to wish Tina Sloan a very happy birthday.
Tina.
And thank you so much. She sent us a copy of her book. It was awesome. And
speaking of books, I must interrupt. I've been approached by a publishing house, and they suggested that I do a little book, all things about Jane Russell that I know. I want the chat room to tell me, do you think it would sell, and would it be a wise move to do so?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they say.
Right. Because I would be revealing a lot of private, intimate stuff that Jane and I shared together. I mean, we spent many a night at my house in Palm Springs by the fire till 3 a.m. talking. And, you know, I asked all the weird questions, and she would tell me everything. But she did say to me, please, Ron, don't make it public.
Oh, well, you can't make it public if she told you not to make it public.
Well, she was alive. Now she's dead. You don't respect that anymore. That was the wishes of a woman.
Iris likes it.
So should I go ahead and do this little things about Jane?
It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
I wonder if I would feel guilty that I would be revealing. I would never go into some of the stories about her husbands, because that's very personal. But I would talk about this Marilyn Monroe a lot and her things that she did with Marilyn. That's precious. I mean, people would read a whole chapter of her experiences with Marilyn when she tried to get Marilyn to go to Jesus and go to the church. And when Marilyn died, Jane said to me, had she gone to Jesus, she would never have died. She would have, lived a better life, a more wholesome life. And then Jane went into the things that Marilyn did and had to do, and how she was with contracts and other co-stars, and some of the men that she, as Tony Curtis said, got on her knees for, which was sad that a beautiful, gorgeous movie star like that had to get on her knees to get certain things done. Hollywood's not the nicest place.
Hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't changed.
They all love it. Everybody says just do it, so they all say what they love it.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to put it together and see what they do with it.
There you go. Also, we want to let everybody know, if you remember when we had Paul Logan and Vernon Wells on last year for the Horde movie. The Horde movie's actually coming out physically. It'll be like in all the stores everywhere on Valentine's Day. Nothing like seeing a great horror movie on Valentine's Day, but it's going to be really cool. So get your copy of the Horde and follow Real Paul Logan on Twitter. He's a really cool guy. You know him.
Of course I know.
Okay,
Paul. I was the one that brought Paul to you. No, I was just reading the headline on my computer, and I think it's appalling. But anyway.
Either way, no, don't bring that up.
I'm not going to bring it up, but it's so rude and so mean with this.
Also, we want to say rest in peace because there's a whole bunch of people who died recently, and we just want to say rest in peace. The actor John Hurt died, Mary Tyler Moore died, and Miguel Ferrer, who's actually a cousin of George Clooney, and he's a great character actor. You've seen him in a zillion
and
things.
And he was young because he's Jose Ferrera's son. Jose Ferrera, you remember, played in Moulin Rouge with Zsa Gabor. He played the French impressionist Toulouse-Lautrec.
So all three of those people, I mean, we're only in the first month. It's terrible that so many people have already died. So
well, only because they're celebrity. Millions of people die every day that we don't know about.
That's true.
You have to move on.
They're all saying Paul Hogan is hot. Yes, he is.
I've been Paul and I.
It's actually Paul Logan, you guys, not Paul Hogan. Paul Logan.
Yeah, I was going to correct you on that, but I didn't want to. Paul and I have been Facebook friends for like maybe 8, 9, 10 years, and I've watched him grow. I mean, physically, he used to be like a thin guy, and I watched him over the years work out and get bigger and bigger and bigger and gigantic. Paul is a very nice fellow. We've had very good conversations on Facebook, and he's a nice guy.
Actually, too, somebody wrote in the chat room they saw Pitchfork, which is the horror movie by Glenn Douglas Packard, and they said it was really good. So I want to see that one, too, then. I'm going to see that if you said it's really good, because I've only seen the preview. It looks
well,
good,
the sad thing is we didn't make it public because we didn't have time, but we were invited to the concert of Adam Ant last Thursday, and we were so excited because we were going to see our friend Eileen
and Aaron Paul,
our dear friends. Of course, Eileen is a very close friend of ours now, and Adam Ant's guitarist passed away.
Yes,
that day, and he was also his musical coach, not coach, his musical. What's the word for it? Producer, something like that. So out of respect for him, Adam Ant canceled the whole tour, which was Philadelphia and New York. Adam is right now in Toronto. Why? Because this guitarist's family came forward and said, Adam, my husband, brother, whoever, would want you to perform. He would never want to stop a concert and never want to stop the millions of people who love you and who come to see you. So please go back to performing. And based upon that, Adam rescheduled. So as soon as Adam gives us his schedule, as soon as Eileen gives us his schedule, we will go.
Well, sure, we'll get
and
the
hopefully
check,
hopefully we'll get an interview with Adam Ant, which should be very interesting.
Absolutely.
That's down the road, kiddies.
Absolutely. Then I was reading something that I just found fascinating, so I thought I would just bring it up. And this is just stupid celebrity gossip that has nothing to do with anything, really, except for the fact that I actually like Johnny Depp a lot. I've met him a couple times, and I think he's a great actor. But Johnny Depp, they say, is one of the most elaborate spenders in Hollywood, and that he spends $2 million a month, $30,000 a month just in wine.
Well, if I had his money, I could beat him out in a minute. I mean, I just keep...
That's a lot of money, though, $2 million a month.
Well, a lot of the money would go to building closets in the house. I'd have like half of the house just closets. I'd be like my cousin Bertha, who passed away. She was very wealthy. She was a multimillionaire and never left the house, hardly ever, and wore tattered clothes and had her entire house filled with boxes of shoes, bags. She had over $1 million worth of jewelry in her safe that she bought, never wore. She was a, what do they call them, pack rats? No.
A hoarder.
A hoarder. She was a hoarder. And we tried so hard to get her to, get out of the house. And she said to me in the hospital, she said, Ronnie, as soon as I get better, I'm taking you and Jimmy to Italy. For 2 reasons. 1, I want to be with you, and 2, I won't travel alone. But I'm going to pay for everything. I said, everything? She said, everything. It won't cost you or Jimmy a dime. And then she promised talking about Christmas balls again. She had antique balls from her grandmother, and she promised them to my daughter Leslie, and she promised my daughters Deirdre and Leslie some jewelry when she passed away. And all I wanted was the movie film of her wedding, because she was a Jane Russell lookalike. She was a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Well, none of us got anything. Her sons, who weren't the nicest, just dissolved everything, and it was sad when my cousin passed away. She didn't think she was dying. Otherwise, she would have said, here, go get, or give us, put it in a will. She had no idea she was going to die. And she died from infection in hospital. So in life, prepare for everything. Don't think that, we're here forever. Don't think that because we're alive, we're going to live to 90, like, what's her name did?
What's her name?
I forgot. One of the movie stars just died at 95. Who was it? Old timer.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Okay. So, Chad, what's the weather like in Florida? It's like 25 degrees here.
Yeah, we're loving it down here. Usually don't get it, but I think like 50 at the night, maybe lower, 40, and then, but it's up to 80 now.
That's nice.
I know. I had like a 2-hour conversation with Chef Kim.
Yeah.
Kim Namoli, who she is, the galley chef in Florida. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it. What the hell? It doesn't cost anything.
Now we want to know.
Well, it's good news. She said that she and her husband may move to Palm Springs.
Oh.
So she's one of my dearest friends in the world. I love her to pieces. Are you kidding? Kim and I are like brother and sister. And I would love it if Kim ever moved to Palm Springs. My God, all the guys there, the gay guys, they would kill themselves, because if you went to a dinner party at her house, forget it. I mean, she can cook like nobody. You could throw your garbage at her and she makes it into a banquet. No, really.
Dave said it was Zsa Zsa Gabor who died, and she was 93.
Thank you very much, Dave. That's who I was.
Dave, you rock. That's
Dave.
awesome. So Chad.
Yes, sir.
Let's do a music break, you guys. Let's play Shine. You guys, you know Chaz Robinson. We had him on the show. His first single.
We liked him.
Now I forgot the name of the first single. It was.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh my God! Isn't that terrible?
Good.
I forgot.
Now
Anyway,
you
he's got a new song getting ready to come out, and the name of the song is Shine. It'll be coming out in March. It's a great, great song, and has never been played anywhere before, so it's kind of like a world premiere. And I hope everybody likes it, and we're going to play it. Chad, you got it ready?
Let's do it.
Let me know what you guys think. Everybody, here's Shine by Chaz Robinson.
Stars glitter in a sea full of black. Supernova sound, barrier cracks. Every glimmer is a soul staring back. Deep breath, now there's no holding back. Rising as we blaze into outer space. Shining bright, every single light. Burn bright, brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight, hang on for tonight. Shine bright, every single light. Shine bright, every single light. Burn bright, brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight, hang on for tonight. Shine bright, every single light. Lights beat through, we're going for the black. Supersonic time holds as we pass. Every pulse is like eternity now. Can't wait till we all touch the ground. Watch the light the way on this journey. Shine bright, every single light. Burn bright, brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight, hang on for tonight. Shine bright, every single light. Shine bright, every single light. Burn bright, brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight, hang on for tonight. Shine bright, every single light. Watching all the light shine. Oh, shine, shine, shine. Every single bright light. Bright, bright light. Watching all the light shine. Oh, shine. Every single bright light. Bright, bright light. Oh, shine, shine, shine. Every single bright light. Oh, right, bright light. Watching all the light shine. Oh, shine, shine, shine. Every single bright light. Oh, bright light. Shine bright. Every single light. Burn bright. Brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight. Hang on for tonight. Shine bright. Every single light shine. Shine bright. Every single light. Burn bright. Brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight. Hang on for tonight. Shine bright. Every single light shine. Shine bright. Every single light. Burn bright. Brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight. Hang on for tonight. Shine bright. Every single light shine. Shine bright. Every single light. Burn bright. Brighter than the sunshine. Hold tight. Hang on for tonight. Shine bright. Every single light shine.
There you go.
Yay, everybody. So that's the brand new single by Chaz Robinson. The name of the song is Shine. And Without You was his first hit that I couldn't remember that we played a bunch at the end of the year and in the fall. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I'm just getting old.
Now, if you think that people in show business see each other's shows all the time, you're mistaken. I mean, there's great movie stars that I know that I haven't seen some of their work, and it's okay. Lara Spencer from Good Morning America was another one of our dearest friends. She grew up in my house in Garden City, where we lived. She's my daughter Leslie's dearest friend. Leslie was in her wedding party, so they're really like sisters. Now, you would expect me to be watching Good Morning America every day because Lara's on it. Well, I have, but sometimes I don't. Lara has a show that she produces called Flip. What is it called? Flip?
I don't know. Flea Market Flip?
Flea Market Flip. She produced it. It's on a private network that we don't get on our cable system. Well, they must have offered it to us for free for a couple of days. You know, they do that. They open up the channel for you. I sat and I watched 3 of these flips. I've got to tell you, this girl is so talented. She wrote it, created it, produced it, and is in it. She's splendid. The show is hilariously funny. It's great. 2 couples, opposite people, have to go into a flea market and buy junk, rusty, crappy shit, and make it beautiful and sell it. Whoever sells and gets the most money wins the show. Sounds like nothing, boring, right? But it's not, because Lara's there and she partakes in it and makes it just joyful and fun to watch. I would recommend everybody watch Flea Market Flip.
It's on HGTV, isn't it?
HGTV, which you have to pay additional for, which is a network that we don't really watch. So the only reason I would pay extra for it would be to watch.
Actually, it's got a lot of good shows on it, though.
Yeah, but I would do it to watch Lara's show. But to pinpoint me to watch something is impossible because our lives is so our days, really, our days are so filled with, 1 minute we're here, and after the show we could be in Washington interviewing Trump's beautiful wife. We could be anywhere. So we don't know where we are from day to day. But please do yourselves a favor and watch Flea Market Flip. And see the work that a little girl from Garden City who had a dream. She wanted to be a famous diver. She's a swimmer, and that's what she spent her early youth doing, was diving. And she used all of that. Oh, you put it up. Thank you, whoever put that up. Chad.
Whatever. Chad's the only one who can
Chad,
put it
Chad,
up.
thank you. Look at my beautiful Lara. I remember when she was a little girl, what a troublemaker. I mean, she was all over. Trouble, there was Lara. Always doing mischievous things, nothing bad, just like a teaser. She put like whoopee cushions under the piano player's seat, and when the piano player went to sit at the school rehearsals, the whoopee cushion went off, and the theater went crazy laughing. Anyway, I don't know that Lara did that, but she was accused. And my daughter is the opposite. My daughter does nothing. She's just sitting there. She sits there looking pretty and charming. She was never mischievous, but she would be with Lara when Lara was doing all of these things. Lara was like a tomboy, but I love Lara to death. To this day, she's like my other daughter. I love her so much. She's a good person. She's a kind person and a very beautiful girl.
And it's a great show, you guys, so check it
Right.
out. Real quick, too, then I want to first we want to thank everybody for tuning in every week, and we want to let you know where you can hear us. First of all, you can hear the Jimmy Star Show every Wednesday from 3 to 4:50 p.m. on our home station, W4CY.com, with the fabulous Chad Murphy. Uh-oh, he's not there.
Oh, yes,
Chat-
I am.
Yes,
There he is.
Oh, I thought
You can hear us on Monster FM Radio in New York, Hamilton Radio in New Jersey, K4HD Radio in LA, Jackalope Radio in St. Louis. And then you can hear us anytime you want on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, Audio Boom, Podomatic, Apple TV, and Spreaker. And on television, you can see us on Roku, Vimeo, and YouTube. We want to thank everybody for watching last week's YouTube videos. Both guest shows were a lot of fun. We had a good time last week.
And now that we're on the telephone, guess what? I've been noticed. I was in Philadelphia last week, and I went to a couple of the big, department stores that are there because Leslie's birthday, my daughter Leslie's birthday is next Monday. So I went to the old Wanamaker's department store, which is now Macy's. It's magnificent. You've got to see it. It's right in Center City, Philadelphia. And as I was walking through the mall, a few people started to buzz a little bit, and they stared at me. And as I walked by, I heard one say, "That's that Ron Russell guy." So I said, "Oh, crap, here we go. I'm getting recognized. That means I can't, shoplift anymore."
Yeah, right.
Or kill people because now they'll know who I am. If
Absolutely.
if I get a
They'll know who you
contract to
are.
knock somebody off. But I figured it's okay. I guess it goes with the territory. But I'm going to do my hair blonde and blonde eyebrows and wear a fake mustache.
Yeah. You look, by the way, very dapper today, by the way.
Yeah, because I'm cold.
Very handsome.
And I love my jacket that no one in the chat room's commenting on. It's a Ralph Lauren, somebody's plaid. And I
Similar to a Stuart plaid, but it's not Stuart. It's something else.
I love it to death. And Jimmy and I were walking in Macy's in New York City, and we saw it on the mannequin, and I said, "That's mine." And we went over, and I expected to pay $600-700 because that's what it, maybe even more. And I wasn't going to do it. I said to Jimmy, if it's more than $500, I'm not buying it. $500's my limit. And we went over and looked at it, and it was on sale. And we got it for what, $225 or something?
No, way less than that.
How much did we get
I
it
think
for?
125 or 140.
140. Could you believe that for this gorgeous purple label Ralph Lauren? It's not the cheesy label. It's the real Ralph Lauren. See? Anyway, I love bargains, and I snapped it up.
We love bargains.
I only buy bargains. I'm
like a Marshalls-aholic. I like Marshalls. He likes all the big stores, but I like Marshalls.
I have the most expensive collection of shoes. I have handmade shoes by Valentino that I bought years ago on sale for nothing, and I still have them. I love expensive things, but I don't like spending the money. I really don't, and I never do. I only buy if it's a great sale. And I pass that on to you because don't be stupid and go out and buy something that's in April and it's a winter jacket and it's $700 when in a couple of weeks it's going to be reduced 50% and then another 40 off. So shop sales. What else can I tell you?
I think that's Carrie. Carrie and Iris both love it.
And this jacket was $750. He's got balls, that Ralph Lauren. I mean, $750 for this jacket? No way. $1.25. Oh, what a nice jacket, Ralphie. Thank you.
Carrie Pearson and Iris both love it. I have a hard time figuring out which ones are Carrie and which ones are Goddess, but they all love it, so it's fantastic. And Goddess, I hope you are well. I wish you would put your name on your thing so I could keep you separate, and I know which one you are in the chat room. But anyway, it's all cool. It's all fun. I had one. Oh, also, you guys, the SAG Awards just happened. I know the Academy Awards are coming out. We only saw 2 of the Academy Award movies, and the rest of them, I didn't even want to see them. So it's not really going to be a great Academy Awards. But the SAG Awards happened the other night, and I just want to give plugs to Stranger Things that won Best Ensemble Cast. I think it won a whole bunch of other things. It basically cleaned up, you guys. And if you guys have not seen Stranger Things on Netflix, you have to see it because it is awesome. It stars Matthew Modine and Winona Ryder, but they're really not the main characters.
Matthew Modine's a pal of ours.
But the main character is really the kids that are in it. But it is a great
Did we
series.
call Matthew to congratulate him?
No.
Why didn't
I tweeted to him.
Why did you tweet? I told you, call people.
There we go. Goddess's PMIL. Okay, there we go.
What is she, PMS?
No, PMIL. Thanks, Goddess. I get confused of which one is you and which one is Carrie. So, like, thank you so much for doing that in the chat room. We appreciate it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Well, I want to do one more song because we're gonna have our guest coming on in a few minutes. Chad.
What you want to do?
All right, we're going to do I'm on Fire. How's that? You guys, this is a really cool band. Their name is Rod Garden, and the name of this song is I'm on Fire, and I don't think we've ever played it before on the Jimmy Star Show. It's a cool song I ran into. I love it a lot. It's available now on all the digital download sites, so check it out. You ready to go, Chad?
Let's go.
All right, I'm on Fire by Rod Garden, everybody.
And the Lord shall let the walls come tumbling. I don't need any blessing, I need you. Lie down and set me free. I want you more every time you burn me. Don't need any mercy, I need you. So wrong, so wrong. We dance upon the devil's tongue. So wrong, so wrong. And I'm on fire. And I'm on fire. You know why? You know why? I'm on fire. Will I live? Will I die? I'm on fire. I watch you undressing as the sun sets and the earth starts rumbling. I don't want any blessing, I want you. So wrong, so wrong. We dance upon the devil's tongue. So wrong, so wrong. And I'm on fire. And I'm on fire. You know why? You know why? I'm on fire. Will I live? Will I die? I'm on fire. Your voice is like a drum, a danger to my senses. Your kiss is like a curse. I'm yours until it passes. Your touch is like a flame that turns my brain into ashes.
Yay! That was it, right, Chad?
That was it.
I could hear parts of it coming in and out at the last second there. So what's up, everybody? That was Rod Gardens. I'm on fire. And we
Yes.
want to welcome Meg Rudick in the chat room. What's up, Meg?
Maggie, listen. Jimmy will tell you how you could see us.
Yeah, you should. Everybody should be able to see us just by well, you can either get the app, W4CY app, from Google Play or iTunes, and click it, and then in there someplace there'll be a button to hit the ITV button to watch it, or you can just go to W4CY.com and click ITV, and you should be able to see it because everybody sees us on their phones now, and if it's on the phone, it should be everywhere.
That scares the hell out of me. Anyway, I have to tell a little story, everybody. I had a friend who I really trusted, and I thought she was wonderful. And she was best friends with my ex-partner, who I was with for 5 years before Jimmy. And I confided in her and told her certain things, thinking she was my friend, and that she would never repeat it to my ex-partner, to make fun of me, to degrade me. I find that some people make friends by degrading other friends. I no longer have anything to do with this person, and I never will again. And hopefully this person will never try to contact me, because I will be, sorry Jane Russell, rude. Be careful, folks, in what you say, because it could be used against you, as the cops say. I'm in the public eye, and I really don't want some of my private business out there. I tell people mostly everything on the air, but there are certain things that I really don't want said. And the one thing that got me mad was this person told the ex and the ex's mother and the ex's mother's horrible boyfriend, who should be killed, that I couldn't sell my house and this and that, making fun of me. And then to my face, she's very kind. So, you know what? Be careful, folks. Get rid of this. Don't stop having a friend because he voted for Donald Trump. But do stop voting. Do stop seeing a friend that has betrayed you and gone against you. Those are my words of wisdom.
There you go. The words of wisdom.
From Mei Ling Fu Ku Chao. Meanwhile, my doctor, who's taking care of my wrist,
which is doing much better, by the way.
Dr. Park, you must use Park, no S.
Oh, really?
P-A-R-K. He's Korean, and he's adorable. He's the handsomest Korean I've ever seen, and he's got a lovely wife, and he's got a child, and he's the cutest little guy in the world. I mean, good looking, light-eyed. He must have been, half and half.
If you ever need a hand doctor.
Anyway, he is so wonderful. His bedside manner is beautiful. He's patient. He's very funny. What a wonderful doctor he is. And my wrist is doing really well. I'm not in the danger zone anymore of getting gangrene. Gangrene, is it? Gangrene. Or losing the risk of losing my hand. So I'm really doing terrific. And this doctor,
and if you need a doctor, he's at Bucks County Orthopedic Specialist if you're in Pennsylvania.
Right. So if you're in Bucks County or anywhere, please go see Dr. Park and tell him that Ron Russell sent you, because he really likes me a lot. He finds me very funny. I do like 10-minute stand-up when I see him, and he cracks up laughing. He loves it. You got to hear the shit I tell him. Nobody speaks to doctors that way like I do. But he just cracks up from me. He just laughs all the time. And it paid off, because I brought him some fun. And in turn, he's my friend, and he did a better job on me. He cares about me, worries about me, worries about my wrist. He's very concerned, and you could see it in his expression and in his eyes. So go beyond being a patient. Be a friend to your doctor, and your doctor will be a friend to you. I mean, I know Meg, who I love and adore. She's my dearest friend, who's in our chat room right now, Med Rudnick. Her husband is a doctor. And Alan is exactly like Dr. Park. Alan is a human being. He caresses his patients. So if ever you're in Ohio, or those of you in Ohio, go see Dr. Rudnick. And he's at, I believe, Meg, Columbia? Am I right? The big hospital in Ohio?
Sure, she says to have him call you tomorrow, that she's taking Bunker to the doctor because he hurt his leg.
Oh, Bunker hurt himself? These friggin' dogs. Another $1 million. Oh, Bunker. She's going to call me tomorrow?
She wants you to call her.
Oh, all right. Why should I call her? She didn't call me. I mean, she's running around with the dog with a broken leg.
They're happy your wrist is better.
Oh, good. But how did Bunker break his leg?
She didn't say broke.
Hurt it? She's got such problems with her little baby poodle. It's the cutest thing in the world, Bunker, but it has epileptic fits. And you've never seen a person treat a dog like she treats her dog, like it was a child. She worries about him, and her husband, the doctor's worse. I loved it because they have a place in Hilton Head, and they've invited Jimmy and I there. So
we've been there several times.
We've been there several times. And I remember Alan walked in, and the dog was on the floor, and he walked right by us and his wife, and he got on the floor, and he started kissing the dog. So Meg looked at me, she said, "See what I married?" Look, he comes home and kisses the dog. But the dog is so cute. Alan's crazy about that dog. Anyway, I hope the doggy is going to be okay. Meg, I'll call you tomorrow. If I get you, I get you. If I don't, screw you.
That's nice.
Meg knows.
Leg, we
love
you, Meg. All right. So one other thing I found on the internet, you guys, for all you music lovers, and especially if you're a boy band lover, or if you ever liked the band Take That, which is like, I guess probably one of the biggest, European boy bands, especially in the UK. There's a new TV show. It's called Let It Shine, and it's written by Gary Barlow. And basically, it's a singing competition. They're putting together a Broadway, I guess, a West End play based on Take That, and they're auditioning people to be the 5 members of Take That, and it is an awesome. It's like so much cooler than The Voice and all these other shows. It's called Let It Shine. The Twitter is @LetItShine. Check it out and tweet to them and tell them they should follow me, because they're not following me, which I hate it when people don't follow me. But anyway, it's a really cool show. You can see it on YouTube. It's really cool and enjoyed. And he slipped in Banana Republic. It says somebody slipped in. Maybe the dog slipped in Banana Republic.
How the hell did the dog slip on a banana in the Banana Republic? Anyway, I have people following me.
Yeah, that is. Okay, that's Meg who said that. Okay. I was trying to figure out who that was. Okay.
I have a lot of people following me in the mall. That was a joke, Jim.
Oh, okay.
I said I have a lot of people following me.
That's how I met you. I followed him through the mall. In case anybody doesn't know that story, I followed Ron in the mall.
And I said something terrible to him. I can't repeat.
He told me to get the F away.
Get the fuck away from me. I told him, what are you, a nut?
He thought I was a nut, and now he's married to me.
First of all, what made you think I was gay? I mean, you assumed. What if I was straight and I punched you in the face?
Straight guys, if you tell a straight guy they're gorgeous, they don't punch you in the face.
You've experienced that?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Macy's bathroom.
No, not in the bathroom, but they're flattered.
Macy's bathroom will never be the same now that Jimmy married me.
They're flattered. So everybody's flattered when you tell them they're good looking. It doesn't matter if they're men or women.
I don't think my father. If you walked up to my father and said, "I think you're the most gorgeous man in this mall," I don't think my father would have been flattered. My father would have said,
he might have been, because he was too old school, but everybody else.
No, he would have said, "Get out of here, you disgraziata."
Either way, it works for you. Well, it didn't work for you right away, but it did work for you. So.
And am I happy it did? Because I've been married, how many times? Once I was widowed. Widowed? How's a man when somebody dies?
You're a widower.
Widower. When Sal passed away, I was with him for 46 years, and he died of pancreatic cancer. So I was widowed. Then the second one was a moron who suffered from schizophrenia, and that one went 5 years of torture. And then now
we're coming up on 5 years of torture.
Now Jimmy. So I've had 3 marriages in my life. That's a lot. What's not very Hollywood? It's cool.
You had a wife too, so that's 4
minutes. I had a wife.
He forgets that one.
I had a wife for 16 years somewhere. I don't know where the hell that fits
I'm number 4.
So you're number 4. Wow, I'm getting to be like Zsa Zsa.
There you go.
Elizabeth Taylor. I'm racking them up. No, Jimmy, you're the last. Because, when I said, when we got married and I said to you, till the end, that'll be my end. You'll have my ashes one day, and that's the only way that you and I will not be together.
There you go. You gotta love it. Hey, Chad.
What if he gets hit by a car tomorrow and dies?
Who?
Jimmy.
God forbid! Don't even say such a thing.
He'll have somebody else.
You can't tell. But
I'm
saying you can't tell when you're going to go.
I would fly right to Palm Springs, where I have a suitor, and I won't tell you who he is. But at Liz Lauren's wedding. Now, Liz Lauren is a drag queen. She's a fabulous drag queen and a dear, dear, dear friend of mine. And she happens to be Drew King's husband. I mean, they're married. And at the wedding, this guy who has been after me for years comes up to me, and he's married to another guy also. He comes up to me and he says to me, "Ron, I still think about you, and I still want to know if we could make it together." I said, "I'm married." He said, "I am too." He said, "How about we sneak out and we see each other to make sure that it's going to work? If we really love each other, then we'll divorce them and we'll get married."
Look at that, plotting behind your back.
Well, I find this very entertaining, because he's come up with some stunts over the years like you wouldn't believe. We were doing a big benefit show in San Diego, and we were booking rooms at the hotel. Well, somehow Liz Lauren, bitch, booked me and this guy in the same room. And I said to Liz, I want my room alone or I don't perform. So she got upset with me, and I said, I don't give a shit. I'm not bunking with this guy. I'll be running around the bedroom, have to nail him one. Anyway, so I did get my way. Well, he got very insulted and let me alone for a while. But he's still pursuing me. And the best part is, which Jimmy flipped out, the development we're moving into in Palm Springs.
They fucking live there.
So they go to the pool, the country club, the gymnasium, all the events in our gated community. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and we'll keep up with it, folks. And I'll let you know what goes on.
There's nothing going on.
But I will never mention his name because he's very famous, and I don't want to. Never.
Yeah, because that way, if he mentions his name, when you read about like somebody whose like penis got chopped off someplace, you'll like be wondering.
Stop. He happens to be a dear friend of mine who I really like a lot.
I know, I love him.
And if he didn't have this baloney with me, I would see him all the time. But of course, I won't because of the situation.
He's just fabulous.
He happens to be a great person. I really do like
He's
him.
Wonderful.
Oh, Jimmy, you don't know him. You met him. But
Chad, what would you think if some person who was hot for Heather's like sitting there trying, and they're like conspiring to
I'd be like, what is this? What is this? I'm right here.
I'm
just
like
here.
me. That's right. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Excuse me. Hello. I'm right here.
I'm not saying a word.
Anyway.
That's just
But you know what? I'm a big boy. What, you think he's the first one that's tried to do this shit with me?
No.
Never. So I know how to handle him.
No, but it's different when it's a stranger than compared to when it's somebody.
Listen, Jim, I listen to him and I come back with a lot of stand-up jokes, and he laughs. So I'm very polite. I don't say anything mean. Oh, come on, Jimmy. He's a friend of mine for over 10, 12 years.
Terrific. We love him. Okay.
But you know what? Listen to me. Wait, that Screech, he's considerably younger than I.
I know.
And he's not after me for money because I don't have money. He's got more money than I have because he's famous in what he does. He's a famous clothing.
No, we're not going to say that.
No, just clothing designer. He's a very famous clothing designer that does magnificent gowns and stuff.
Magnificent.
Oh, yes. You didn't think his work was beautiful?
I didn't see it.
That's why it's in Beverly Hills. Excuse me. I mean,
anyway,
does beautiful
let's go
work.
on to the new subject because I don't like this one.
He's made some gowns for Laurene. He made a gown for her that she went to the New York City Night of the Gowns, 1,000 Gowns, which is a big honor for drag queens. They come from all over the world. And Laurene won first place, all right? She never did this. And she walked in one of his gowns, and forget it. She cleaned up.
Okay. We're good. We're done with that one now. We're going to go to a
he
new
gets
subject.
so jealous.
I can't stand it.
I love to torture him.
Anyway.
Everybody out there, if you can get your mate jealous and torture them, do it. You know why?
What?
They're good to you. They take you to dinner. They do everything. They get nervous.
Yeah.
If they know you're a pushover and I love you so much. I do anything for you. Nah. Mushy. Who the hell wants that? You want a little bitch, a little bit of bitch.
Yeah, we all want a little bitch. Anyway.
Yeah, and tonight, what are you going to say to me? Hon, don't cook. Let me take you to dinner.
No, I can't. I have
so
an
we go.
tonight.
So we go back to Walmart.
No, I can't tonight. Tonight we have to eat.
Who are you interviewing?
They love it. I'm not interviewing anybody. I'm being interviewed. I'm going to be on Sheena Metal Radio Metal Experience tonight, you guys, at 8 o'clock Eastern Time.
Why didn't you tell me? I find out now on the air with 1 million, 2, 3, 4, 5 million people.
Well, what's the difference?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I forgot to tell you that the gown designer called yesterday.
Well.
He wants to know when I'm coming to Palm Springs.
They love my laughing.
Oh, stop it. That horrible laugh. He sounds like... You
gotta love it.
There was a game I used to play years ago. It was a
Laughing.
No. The witch had the same laugh as you in the video game I played. And the game was called... he was like not a monkey. He was a bear. And he used to go in icy places and do things, and there was a witch, and it was a good game. I forgot what he was called. He had the same laugh.
That's okay.
You could have done
Everybody actually loves my laugh.
Yeah, because they're not next to you. But, you should put that laugh in voiceovers. Record it and send it to all the voiceover studios if they want a real cackle laugh.
I could do that.
Mm.
You gotta love it. Also, everybody, I want to everybody also to know that the Jimmy Stars World website's kind of been redone, and if you go to jimmystarsworld.com, not only can you see all our great interviews up there, but you can also have links to my author page on Amazon for our books and all the Jimmy Star brand clothing on eBay.
Okay.
And all the information about the Jimmy Star Show.
Okay, Jimmy, please do me a favor. Go in the room here. Bring me the dungaree jacket with the fur.
Oh, we don't have time.
I want to show the people this jacket.
We only have 1 minute.
I am freaking out. It's one of Jimmy's most gorgeous designs. It's a jean jacket. You wear this with dungarees. You can go from cocktails to picnics. He's asking some stupid price. It was originally like $200 or $300, right? What are you asking for it now?
It's like $20 or $25
I
or
mean,
something.
$25.
All you have to do is Google Jimmy Star brand on eBay, and I have hundreds of things that come up.
Yeah, but that piece is worth a fortune. I got news for you. If it was my size, I would wear it. It's a beautiful.
Of course it is. Everything I make is beautiful.
It's a dungaree jacket trimmed in fur, but the way he did it, the sleeves are not dungaree. The sleeves are all fur. And the way he trimmed the collar, it is worth $300. Absolutely.
And you can go on Jimmy Star brand on eBay.
But why are you selling it so cheap?
Because I don't want to move all this stuff to California.
So you're unloading everything.
Yeah.
Well, that jean
so go
jacket,
to JimmyStarsWorld.com and hit shopping on the tabs.
Goddess, what size are you?
She lives in Florida, though. She wouldn't use it in Florida.
Oh, shit, yeah. I would send it to you as a gift, Goddess, because you would look gorgeous in it with no bra.
She could use it 1 week out of the year.
Yeah, I mean, if she wore it without a bra and just buttoned it and had cleavage showing through this jacket, she could kill people. I love the jacket.
Yeah, they want to see it.
Yeah, they're going to see it. Look at this friggin' jacket. Look at this. Look at the fur. Look how he did it up the back. And this is real fur. This is not toilet seat, crap. I think it's mink. This is mink. $20 for mink, Jimmy? You're out of your friggin' mind.
Anyway, we're getting rid of it.
And it's lined. Look how beautiful he lined it.
And it's a beautiful, cool denim jacket, everybody. Look. It's one of a kind. There's only one of them in the world. Go to JimmyStarsWorld.com, click on the links to go shopping, and you can find all kinds of cool stuff on eBay.
Could you imagine wearing this? This is mink.
All right,
I'm telling you, nothing underneath. Just button it and show cleavage because it's a bolero. It's not a long jacket. It's a short jacket, a bolero jacket with mink sleeves and a mink row of shit going around the back.
Anyway,
well, look at the buttons. Even the buttons are gorgeous. These buttons are worth more than $20, Jimmy.
That's okay.
These are real brass buttons.
So here's what we're gonna do, Chad.
You should buy it, Ron, and resell it.
I wish Meg fits in it. I'd send it to Meg.
Right. So here we go, Chad. Let's try and call our guest.
Meg won't wear it. It's a little too wild.
Oh wait,
Meg is conservative. This is for a skinny chick who's like, this is for goddess. A goddess body, a goddess face, a goddess mentality.
Or Carrie or Iris.
Oh, I don't know what they look like. I know.
We had Iris called in from Germany 2 weeks ago. You saw.
Oh, she's too old for that.
No, she's not.
No, she is. That's for a young girl.
No, it's not.
That's for a young girl under 30.
See, they liked it.
And skinny.
You gotta love it.
I want Goddess to have it. Goddess, move to a cold climate so you can have the coat.
What's up, Goddess? All right, what happened, Chad?
Dialing her.
Okay. Cool. Hopefully this is gonna work itself out well. We did a test yesterday, but she's only Skyped one other time. So everybody,
here we go.
We're calling Laurene Landon. Everybody.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see.
Doing what we ought to.
Oh no! Chad, she's calling me. I don't want her calling me, right?
Hello?
Hey!
Hi! Can you see me?
No, hit your little video button.
Are we on the air?
Yeah! Hit the little video button. Do you see it?
Hi!
Hi! Do you see the little video? Oh, we're not frozen. Oh, you're frozen?
Sounds like a bad reception.
Chad, hang up and call her back.
Here we go again, doing what we
Hey, Lori, we're going to hang up and call you back and answer it with the little video icon.
You?
Screw up the screen.
Go ahead, Chad. Call her back.
All
All right, everybody.
La-dee-da-da-da. Here we go again. Screwing up the Skype like we always oughta. Dee-da-da-da-da. La-da-dee-da-da. La-da-da-da. La-da.
There we go. Yay!
Woo!
Hi!
This time it worked. How you doing?
I'm doing better than most and not as good as some. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Great. Is that your hair or is that a wig?
That's her hair.
That's my hair.
Unbelievable head of hair, my dear. You should model
It's
for
my hair.
shampoo. You got to model for shampoo.
And this is my banana.
Hey now.
Oh,
I used to.
it's doing the banana. I love it.
I used to L'Oreal.
There you go.
I'm serious. You could be a hair model in a
She
minute.
used to do
Look,
it for L'Oreal, she said.
sure she did. Look at the head of hair.
Actually,
on her.
stand up and let.
Unbelievable.
We have to introduce you first. Let me do the introduction.
Oh, wait. Let's just do the friendly shit, and then we'll do the formal invitation. So how long is your hair? How long is it? Now, why aren't we hearing her? Yeah.
It's as long as you want it, honey.
Oh.
I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous hair. All right, let's go to the formal
All right,
crap.
so here's what we're going to do, Laurene. We're going to introduce you, do like a beginning of the TV show. I'll introduce you to everybody, and then we'll get rocking and rolling, all right? You ready?
Is this the right light or is no?
If
You're
you
fine.
come,
Just keep staying close like that,
if
and
you
you're
come
good.
closer, there you are. That's good.
Oh, that's a little too close.
Perfect. Stop right there.
No, but I could cut your bangs from here.
You handsome.
All right, here we go, everybody.
You are handsome.
Here we go.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna. She loves you too. All right, hold on, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the fabulously talented and super gorgeous Laurene Landon. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello.
Let me introduce you to everybody, starting off with my cool, outrageous co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hey, darling, the way you eat that banana, I may go straight.
No. am I looking at the right place?
Yes, you're looking at it right. We can see it. Actually, what you have to do is stand up so we can see your tatas. Stand up a little bit.
Is this a webcam show?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought this was a webcam show.
It is a webcam show.
It
We
is.
can see
All
you.
right.
We can see you. You can see us, and it's
Never
not.
mind.
It's not an interview show. It's a conversation
What's that?
show. We don't just do interviews like, when were you born, because everybody's asleep. So it's a conversation show where we talk crazy about all kinds of shit and we make fun with each other. We have a good time. We're not serious. We're not like,
Neither am I, believe me.
No, I know. What's the
We
old
get it.
what's the old
Look
broad?
at now. Oh, you look gorgeous.
Wait, what's the old broad that's doing all? She retired 12 times from ABC.
Me.
No, the old lady interviewer. What's her name?
Barbara Walters?
Barbara Walters. You know how serious she is? She does like eulogies instead of interviews.
Yeah, we're not like that.
No,
But hold
we're
on,
not
we got to
like
finish the interview. First of all, we want you to say hello to the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Hi, Chad.
Hey, welcome to the show. I like the banana as well.
I
Thank you
but
for having
don't-
me
you-
on the show.
Chad is gorgeous, built like Hercules, and
Let me see him. I can't see him.
You can't
No,
see him.
and he's very into your eating that banana, and he's straight. So be careful.
And we have a chat room. We have a chat room full of people. So say hello to everybody in the chat room. Look, she's got another one.
Man, can prepare
Say
today.
hello to everybody in the chat room, Laurene.
Hello, everybody in the chat room. Hello, this is Laurene.
What has she got? 2 bananas?
Yep.
She's into 3 ways.
Yeah, you know it.
Okay, stand
you,
up.
You and 2 bananas.
Yes,
I
no,
love
no,
it.
seriously. Yesterday we were talking, and she's like, "Can you see my boobs?" And I was like, "No, I can't see them. Stand up just a little bit and let us just see your boobs." Because she's there. There we go.
Oh my God. Oh
All right, everybody.
my
Dave from
God.
Stars Now UK. I hope
Well,
you
you
saw
know
that.
what I was wearing earlier? I was only wearing nail polish, but anyway.
That's good. Even I got a little wiggle in my wang
Whoa.
when I saw those knockers. Unbelievable. Woo, woo, woo. Now let's talk about the men in your life. Or women, whatever it is.
I have nobody in my life right now.
Yeah, go away. Tell that bullshit to somebody else.
It's true. I have no
Yeah,
one.
right. You're ugly and flat-chested. Who the hell would want you?
Yeah, right.
Nobody, no guy in Hollywood. That's for sure.
No, because they're all gay.
That's
Go
right.
go where the straight guys are. New York. Go to New York in the summer and just wear a little push-up bra and hip huggers and walk down the street. I guarantee you'll be married by the 3rd block.
I don't want to get married.
But just wait, do me a favor. Don't walk by Trump's building because Trump may jump out the window to get you.
You gotta love
Careful.
it. So first of all, everybody, let me just say, Laurene is an actress. You guys will know her from I, the Jury, Maniac Cop 1 and 2. Actually, if you watch Netflix, there's a movie on there right now called Sky, which was #1 on Netflix. It stars Diane Kruger, Norman Reedus, Lou Diamond Phillips, Lena Dunham, Joshua Jackson, and you. And at Christmas time, she was in A Husband for Christmas with Eric, Robert, Vivica Fox, and Dominique Swain.
I saw that, but you were flying.
If you blinked, you missed me. I was only in it for a minute.
Okay, because I saw that.
Also in It's Alive 3 with Karen Black and Michael Moriarty. She's actually been in so many cool things and so many cult films.
Been in 34 feature films, 34. I'm sure everyone's familiar with my pictures because they're in all the post offices. So,
listen. Did you have lines with Karen Black?
No, I did not have lines with Karen Black at all.
I knew Karen.
How'd you know her?
Through a friend of ours, and her name. She's a fabulous producer of Irish films, plays actually, now films, and her name is Georgiana Heller. She's the producer.
Don't know that name.
If you know Irish films. Anyway, Georgie had a Thanksgiving Day dinner party, and I was her date. Not Georgie's, I was Karen's date. Just because they didn't want to have her there without a guy. I mean, she knew I was gay and everything. She didn't care. But anyway, we had the best time. She was the sweetest girl. What drove me crazy was that cross eye. Why didn't she ever fix that cross eye? You know, in person, sitting next to her, when I looked, and if she would look to the left, the eyeball went away, and she only had one eyeball. And it was just distracting. And I was dying to say to her, Karen, why didn't you ever have that slow eye fixed? But delicious, delightful, and beautiful, and sweet, and funny, and nice.
Like you.
Yeah. Sorry that you didn't work scenes with her, because you would have been friends with her.
So first thing I want to say to you is congratulations on the huge resurgence of your career. You were like super popular and well-known in the 80s and 90s, and then you were not working for a little bit, and now you're like everywhere. I mean, they even write about you like in Hollywood Reporter and stuff, so congratulations on the fabulous comeback. Congratulations that you are so incredibly hot. You haven't aged a day in 30 years, so good for you, and congratulations.
She's that old?
Huh?
She's that old?
Well,
I thought you were way younger than 30 years ago. Because figure you came into business.
Hang on, she's talking.
She's.
We froze a little bit. There we go. Say it one more time, Laurene.
You made that.
What happened? Somehow the computer screen froze, so we didn't hear the last thing that you said. There you go.
No,
here's how you look.
You.
Me? I look like that?
No, kidding. I'm joking.
Listen, do you want to be known for your knockers? Because Jane Russell was my friend, and she always resented the fact that they made her famous because of her knockers. Jane Russell was a 36B. Now, what size are you? What are you, 38?
I have double D lattes.
Double D lattes.
That's what I got. No, I do not want to be known for my boobs at all. As a matter of fact, I've never shown my breasts in a feature film.
Yeah,
I've never showed my breasts taking off my clothes in a movie. I've lost a lot of jobs because of that. The only time I did it was in All the Marbles, but I didn't take off. We were mud wrestling, eh? So Robert Aldrich, our director, who I'm sure you know, of course, he directed Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, The Dirty Dozen, Longest Yard, hundreds of movies. But he made us mud wrestle and have our tops torn off, right? So Vicky Frederick and myself wouldn't let the other wrestlers in the mud tear our tops off. But Robert Aldrich thought that it had happened. That night, he looked at the footage, he called Vicky and I, and he practically fired us because we didn't let our tops get ripped off. And the paradoxical irony of it was they had stripped the set, they had raised the set that night. They took the entire set down, the mud wrestling set, and they had to rebuild it, the set, just so we could get back in the ring and reshoot. We had to reshoot. That's the only time I've ever shown my boobs.
Now, there's a big movement going on in Hollywood for years where the women are saying, listen, we're expected to show our boobs and sometimes our pubic area, and men never do they expect men to show frontal, and that's not fair. Because we women are being used and exploited by showing our boobs to make your film better. Yet men don't expose their frontal. How do
Well, it's
you
a double
feel?
standard. It's not fair.
Well, it's not fair. It stinks.
I don't think it's. No, I don't think it's fair at all because, a lot of times in my early career, I was told I had to do nudity in the film, and I always said no because I didn't want to jeopardize my relationship with mom or my father, and my family in general. But I lost a lot of roles when I was with ICM because I wouldn't do nudity.
How do you feel
I still won't do it. Playboy offered me a fortune to do nudity, Penthouse as well, but I'm very insecure and very weird.
Well, you don't want to be girly. You want to be an actress, not girly. But really, do you think men should show frontal?
Right.
Some men have shown frontal because they were endowed, and they show it for a quick second. But the guys with the teeny weenies, they're not going to show their frontal because girls will go hysterical laughing in the theater. So that's why men are afraid to show their wieners. But girls can go get boob jobs. They can, have their bellies melted. They can have their pubes. They can have their pubes made into airport strips or whatever landing strip. What do they call it when they have their pubes waxed? What is
landing
it?
Strips.
Is it called? Is it landing strips? Did I get that right?
That's funny.
Whereas men, they have sagging nuts and bushy pubes and little wieners. That it looks like a squirrel in a bush.
I don't think it's attractive at all to see a frontal nudity on a man ever. I think it's disgusting myself.
Well,
and women
thank
too.
you very much.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I don't think it's disgusting to see frontal nudity if it's done correctly.
Depends on if it's tasteful, if it's like porn, while she eats her banana.
Well,
we love it.
It could never be erect because erection is, if they shoot it erect, it's pornography. If it's flaccid, then it's art.
Why?
What?
I sound like an owl.
That's just the way it is.
Why?
That's the standard that some jerk made in Hollywood.
Pornography. If it's an erection, why?
No, a man with an erection in a film is pornography. And if it's flaccid...
That's just a Hollywood standard, I guess.
That's the standard. That's how they judge a film when they rate it. They rate it that way. But yet if a woman shows...
What about women with nipple erections? What about women with nipple erections?
Well, I don't know that you can see... Women's nipples don't really grow in front of you. They sort of get there right away. From what I remember about nipples.
From what I remember... Hang on, I want to go back.
It's been about 30 years since I've seen nipples. Since I've been working with nipples, let's put it that way.
Wait, let's go back, though, because we were talking about All the Marbles, and this way, as we're talking about different films, we can brag a little for you. All the Marbles was a wrestler movie. You beat out Kathleen Turner for the role. You were opposite Burt Young, Peter Falk, and it was directed by Robert Aldrich, who's also did The Dirty Dozen, so it was a big film.
She's opposite. I knew Burt Young very well.
How did you know Burt?
Because Burt lived on 99th Street in Corona, New York. My very good friend Arlene's sister Linda lived in the same apartment house. His real name is Dickie Morier, and he was a fence for the mafia. And Linda used to put all the stuff that was stolen in her apartment, and everybody in the neighborhood would go and buy the stuff. Dickie had a wife named Gloria. She killed her son because she didn't want him to be gay, and she thought he was going to be gay. So she was put in a mental institution and died in the institution. Dickie, or Burt, wrote to Lee Strasberg and told him all about himself. Lee thought he was very interesting and invited him into the actor's studio. He went into there and he met all the guys, and that's how Dickie Morier became Burt Young. I'll probably be killed tomorrow for making this public because of the people he knows. But he's old now, and it's years gone by, and that's my job, is to report things. But anyway, I knew Dickie very well.
He drinks a lot at autograph shows, so maybe that's why, when I've seen him.
I was up in Cape Cod, and he got married. And I went down to the wedding in shorts and sneakers. And it was at the Astoria Manor wedding hall. And they wouldn't let me in. And I was with my then husband, Sal D. George, of 46 years. And we were young guys. We were in our 20s. And violent as it was, somebody threw the thing that you dye cigarettes out in, those brass things, through the window.
Yeah.
And then the whole bridal party came out, and they were fighting, and Dickie didn't know what to do, and Gloria were running all over the place. The police came. It was a big mess. But that's what our lives were like in Astoria, Queens. It was a rough place growing up.
So let's go to what is your favorite? Okay, you got a whole bunch. First of all, you were in Airplane 2, so you probably seen her in Airplane 2. Which what a cast! I mean, you've actually I
Testa.
say that again. Oh, she froze again. Laurene, say something.
I said I played Testa.
There you go.
In it.
Repeat it. You played who?
One of the two stewardesses.
One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two stewardesses, right? I can remember
With
that.
Lloyd Bridges, Raymond Burr, Rip Torn. I mean, this is like a who's who. Chuck Connors, William.
Maybe this will
Shatner.
get the computer going.
What are we gonna do?
Gonna rub a nipples on it.
More bananas.
I said maybe this will get the computer.
There you go. That's working.
Maybe if you rub your nipples on
It's like
the
every
computer.
7 minutes you freeze. I don't know why, but we're working on it. That's okay. So you were in Airplane 2.
What happened?
It just keeps freezing. When it freezes, everybody just sees your face, but they don't see everything else. But then you came back
That's
with
because I'm frigid.
banana. There you
That's because
go.
I'm frigid.
Now, yeah, right, with those zooms. Do you live in L.A. or New York?
I live in Los Angeles, just south of Hollywood. I bought a historical monument about 5 years ago. It's a replica of the Gamble House in Pasadena. I don't know if you're familiar with the Green and Green Brothers from the 1800s. It was built in 1905. This house.
Yeah,
So it's the only Green and Green in Los Angeles. So it's not in Hollywood. I live south
I'm familiar.
east.
Yeah, I know where it is. I lived in L.A. for 20-something years. So
Where do you guys live now? New York, obviously.
Yeah, we're New York, Philadelphia, Palm Springs. We're like shit. We're all over. But
we're coming to Palm Springs soon.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So now listen to me. Now we're going to get really down to the nitty gritty. When did you buy this property?
Right.
How many?
5 years ago, didn't she say?
5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Then you're a very rich person.
5 years ago.
You're a very, very rich
Yes.
girl.
Mhm.
You're extremely rich. So those boobs paid off.
I'm a rich pervert? What?
Because buying that property,
Did you sound rich pervert?
buying that property, you have to be rich. There's no way you could afford that property.
No, well, the thing is, at the time, it was the market had crashed, eh? So the house, it's about 4,000 square feet. You can see it online.
Are you serious? 4,000?
In 1917, they added on. There's additions in the back, downstairs, and in the back upstairs in 1917. So it was. I only got the house because the market crashed.
Yeah, but even when the market
That's the only
crashed,
reason I got it was
even when the
because,
market,
well, it was $1 million, and I got it for $600.
You're kidding me.
Great, good for you.
That's fabulous. Because when the market crashed, I was in Palm Springs and I wanted to have something in LA also, and everybody said, "Go now. Now's the time. The market's really gone down a lot." Bullshit. I went to look at a house on a corner on Peck and something else. What is it? Peck and whatever.
Peck Road?
Up in the hill, not the hills of Beverly Hills, the flatlands. And they wanted for this broken down, flood infested, rotten dump that should have been condemned. They wanted $1 million something with the bad market.
Well, that's what my house looks like now after I've lived in it 5 years. I'm a serial slob.
A serial slob.
At the least.
So you were also in a movie.
You know,
it's a
I
great
love
house.
you.
It's,
I have to tell you, I love you. I love you. I do love you. You're camp. You should be with gay people. You got to hang out with gay guys. They'd love you because you're funny and cool.
So you were. Did you ever see them?
I love gay people.
Of course, and they love you.
I love gay
Believe
people.
the gay guys would adore you to be their queen because I think you're fabulous.
Did you ever see the movie Wicked Stepmother?
Of course I have.
She's in it.
What are you playing, Wicked Stepmother?
What did you play in Wicked
I play game show
Stepmother?
hostess. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Tell him you gotta go. Say hi.
Hello? Spielberg? It's Steven Spielberg again. Yeah. Can you call me back? I'm doing a Skype or I'm going to block you. But goodbye.
Yeah, and tell Steven that I can't possibly make his.
It was
next
my
show.
manager, honest to God. It was my manager. I hope he got the joke.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Probably not.
So what is your favorite?
sorry.
What is your favorite thing that you've done out of all your films? What do you have one that's your favorite, or the one that you have the best memories of?
The one I'm going to make for you guys tonight.
See, we missed that whole thing. Say that
Hello?
again. Yeah, say that again.
Hello?
Hey, you didn't
I
come
said
in.
my favorite movie. My favorite movie is the one I'm going to make with you guys tonight.
Nice.
Oh, there you
A
go.
home movie.
What is that called? Fags Go Straight?
Straight goes gay.
Right.
My favorite movie was
No, we're gonna do.
my favorite movie was probably All the Marbles. And
Okay.
Sky, the one I just did with Diane Kruger.
Which
Can
is
you
on
hear me?
Netflix now. Yes, it's on.
Wow,
it's on
they're
Netflix
showing
now.
they're showing a picture of you right now, and you are gorgeous, my dear. You look like a Barbie doll. Look at that picture. It's a black and white headshot of you. We have on our other monitor. I don't know if you could see it.
No, she can't see it.
Gorgeous.
Probably not me if it's gorgeous.
No,
Anyway.
it's
Stop
definitely
the bullshit.
you.
Yeah, like just like you're flat chested and ugly. I love it. No, you look like a Barbie doll. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
So you have some new.
Go
You
ahead.
have, I was going to say, well, first of all, like you did a movie, Samurai Cop 2, Deadly Vengeance. It was the #1 grossing indie martial arts movie of 2015. So you got a lot of stuff that you've been
Correct.
doing lately, and I see that you got a lot of stuff about to come out or that you like upcoming projects. One of them I wrote down is Future Punks just because I know the people in it. What's up with Future Punks? Is that something that's already out?
I don't think she's with us.
She's with us. She's
She
just
froze.
frozen again. We'll have to wait for her to come back. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why we're having a bad Skype thing. Go ahead. Are you there, Laurene?
You froze. Eat the banana. So
Eat
you
the
can heat
banana
it
again
up.
so you won't
More
freeze.
bananas.
I
Oh,
can't
you'll unfreeze
hear
the Eat the
you.
banana.
I think you said something about the project.
Yes, something about Future Punks.
I didn't know you could speak Asian. Chinese.
Stop it.
Well, I did Samurai
Chinese.
Cop 2 for Gregory Hatnaka.
Uh-huh. Oh, she disappeared again. You guys, I'm sorry, everybody, that we don't
Hello?
normally have this problem. Okay, now you're back. Now you're back.
Can
you know,
you?
Skype has to improve. Skype. Oh, there she goes with the banana again.
Every time you eat the banana,
I
it
speak
works.
Chinese. Come
Oh,
on.
that's funny.
Now
What's
listen,
me?
listen,
What I need?
Listen.
I speak man.
listen to me.
I
Listen to me.
try that luck with men. Anyway.
You crazy blonde. Listen to me. Whenever you, Jimmy and I are moving to Palm Springs soon. Whenever you get to Palm Springs, if you don't call us, I will grab you by the tits and spin you around and let you loose. You've got
Promise?
to swear to God. If you don't, we're
Promise
trying to sell our house now. As soon as we do, we're out in Palm Springs. We're buying a house out there. And if you don't call us, because we have got,
We'll have you come for dinner.
and we have got to hang with you because you are
I love
totally
you.
fabulous. I mean, I'm in love with you already.
So wait, go back though. Okay, yes, we would love to have you come to the house
You're
for
one
dinner.
funny chick. Let me tell you.
Tell
You're one
everybody
great
though, because
girl.
we've got about 10 minutes left, and I want to make sure we talk about your future projects.
Okay.
So what do you got coming out on for us? Do that.
I have Sky on Netflix right now. It's about a husband and wife whose relationship is defunct, dead. So because of this unavailing relationship, they take a holiday in the desert, and she kills her husband because he rapes her, and she takes off and encounters me, Charlene. I'm a bunny girl on the Las Vegas Strip, and I have two Elvis impersonators on either side of me, and my character is very wacky, tragic, but I'm a playboy bunny on the Vegas Strip, and the Hollywood Reporter said I'm the best thing in the
What a
movie,
shame.
and you wish the entire film was about Laurene Landon. I couldn't
Gotta love it.
Now,
believe it, but that's what they said.
Which is terrific. What a great
So,
review you
as
did. And it's like,
Sky, Samurai Cop 2, Night Terrors, that I just finished. It was a short, but we're making it into a feature film now, and it's directed by this incredibly brilliant director, David McAfee.
That's Night Terrors. Okay, I saw that on IMDb as a short.
Well, David Maccabee directed Night Terrors, and I play this unhinged, demented actress. I just play myself. And she mentally torture my daughter. Played by Alexa Nahara. And David Maccabee is the amazing director, incredible director, most prodigious director I think I've ever worked with since Robert Aldrich.
Laurene, would you ever play a nun?
And I just did pilot.
Oh wait.
I'll play some, but not a nun. No, I've never played. I play a lot of detectives, believe it or not. I play a lot of detectives. Yeah.
Actually, though, aren't you the first? You're like really like the first female like warrior chick, right? Because you did Hundra back in the day, and then after that, Xena, Warrior Princess, and all these different characters came up after you had already played Hundra.
Well, Hundra predated Xena Warrior Princess. As a matter of fact, I met the director of Xena. There were 4 directors, and I met one of them. And he told me that it was a Universal show. And he told me that they had ripped off Hundra to make Xena. Our producers took Hundra to Universal, And Universal offered producers $1 million. Studios, and nobody would buy it. So our producer went back to Universal, and they said no. So a year or 2 later, Xena comes on TV, and so I met one of the directors who said that it was an absolute direct ripoff of Hundra. So that's okay. I mean, the girl that played it was incredibly talented. So
we just looked at a clip.
And they just played a clip for everybody, and it says one of the quotes was a good review saying that you were like a great female Conan.
Yeah, it was. I met Arnold Schwarzenegger, by the way. Yeah, for Red Sonja. Yeah, because they were auditioning 30 girls, and it was down to 3. And when I met him, he said, "Oh, I hear you did this movie Hundra. It's just like my Red Sonja. So you're beautiful, but no, you can't be in it." And I thought, why am I even here if he knew ahead of time? But it's okay. It's okay.
Did he try to make a pass at you?
No, I made a pass at him though.
Who is your?
Yeah, but I heard he was a little gay. I mean, that's what they say, the boys, that Arnold has had a big gay past, and
I
sort
never
of.
heard that.
Yeah. Well, you're not in the gay world, but a lot of guys.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because all the faggots that I know in Palm Springs are yentas, and they tell me everything.
Wow.
My sisters.
Wait, who would tell us? Okay, so in Hollywood, tell us who is like who's a nowadays person that you're like, okay, this dude, I think he's like smoking hot. Like, who's a Hollywood?
Oh, there's only one. There's only one.
Who?
He's the greatest actor since Marlon Brando, who I knew very, very well. The actor that I'm setting up to tell you, he's the greatest actor I've ever met in my life since Marlon Brando, who I knew very, very well because I lived with Christian Brando for many, many years. And his name, I'm Hardy. He's absolutely the most brilliant actor.
Hang on. Stop.
Lauren, stop.
Hardy. Oh,
Stop. Lauren, halt.
Laurene.
My niece. Laurene, my niece was married to Christian. She has a son with Christian Brando.
What's her name?
Her name is Mary.
Mary McKenna Brando. Yeah,
but don't say her last name. Well, Mary was married to my nephew Billy Schurz.
She's a doll.
I love Mary. All I keep telling Billy is, please go back with Mary. Mary loved him for so many years after they divorced.
Okay, so you guys have someone that you know.
See what a small world it is?
Okay, yeah. But now you have to but you have to take that story from living with Christian Brando to who is the actor now that's your favorite that you think is so hot?
Tom Hardy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Who's Tom Hardy?
You
know him.
I know him.
He was in The Take. He was in Mad Max. Last year he starred in the Twin. He played Twin Brothers, The Craze, Legend, I believe it was called. He's on a show now called Tattoo. He looks exactly He looks exactly like a young Marlon Brando, but I think his range is much bigger, much bigger.
Yeah. Great
He's
actor.
Astonishing actor. And I plan to marry him, even though he's married.
Okay,
Well,
that
that's good.
works.
Marlon Brando, when he started off his career, lived with Wally Cox, and Wally Cox was gay. So in Greenwich Village, there was a big rumor going around about Marlon and Wally Cox. Marlon Brando was a guy that I've never met him, but I know a lot about him because of Mary and other people that knew him.
Right.
Marlon Brando was a very free-thinking person, free spirit.
Yes.
So he wouldn't think anything of balling a guy or a girl, or like Tony Curtis. You know, I interviewed Tony Curtis, and I said, Tony, what's it all about that you're supposed to be like gay? He said, I'm not gay, Ron. I just like sex, and I don't care who with, men, women, I don't care. and that was Marlon's philosophy.
Yeah.
Sorry I never met him. The only thing I got out of Mary was that Marlon said, do not eat in bed because you'll get fat. Because Marlon ate all his meals in bed and watched television in the end of his life. And that's how come Marlon got so heavy. So I take that with me. I even said it to Jimmy one time. I said, we're eating in bed too much at night. Watch the
He
television.
loved vanilla ice cream. He loved vanilla ice cream.
But as far as an actor goes, nobody's come close to him. No one. Streetcar Named Desire, he was the most fabulous actor in the world.
Vanilla ice cream in a set, in one thing.
She said he eats a lot of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, well, he ate a lot of food. He ate food in general. He was a good eater.
So so he's the one you would want to possibly marry. You want to marry Tom Hardy. What about like
Tom Hardy, and then you'll change your mind, I think. Yeah.
But who? Okay, so now like
He's already married.
Yeah, I know he's already married.
What, in Hollywood?
Just got
that means
married
something?
recently.
That doesn't mean anything in Hollywood if they're married.
He lives in England. With
Okay, so
Charlotte
hold
Riley.
on. Who are the two? Look, she knows all about him. You could stalk him. So okay, so now because you've worked with such huge people.
No, I haven't. I have never stalked him.
No,
You've worked.
Don't even say it in the show.
You've worked with so many cool people. Who are like the male and female actor that you think would be really cool that you have not had an opportunity to work with that you would like to work with?
And not the guy you mentioned.
And not Tom Hardy. Pick somebody else.
Hardy Tom.
That was very good. Okay, and give us a female.
Yeah. I really like Reese Witherspoon. Like her a lot. I think she's wonderful, very natural, very sympathetic, and let's see who else. Meryl Streep. She's an up-and-coming actress. You guys may have heard of her, maybe not.
Well, Trump said she was what do you call it?
Overrated.
An overrated actress.
Well,
you gotta love it.
I don't talk politics, and I don't.
We don't
talk
either.
cucumbers, okay.
There you go. We like cucumbers better than politics.
I just
too.
make remarks I make funny remarks that they make.
You have a film called Future Punks. Is it out already or not? Did you hear that or no? Oh, damn it.
I hate
again.
Skype. I wish somebody else would do it. Give them competition. So they'd have better equipment.
So Laurene, can you hear me?
No, it's still being edited, and so is Night Terrors. We're making Night Terrors into a feature film now. We're making Night Terrors into a feature film now, and David Maccabee, my incredible director, has won 3 major awards already for it.
That's awesome.
And three awards, and all I got was a bar of soap. That's what I won. But
a bar of soap?
It's lavender, so I'm happy. No. So we're making it into a feature film, and it's about this, as I mentioned earlier, this unhinged, demented, psychotic actress. I'm playing myself. No stretch, trust me. And my daughter Abby is having these nightmares, frightmares, and keeps scribbling, and actually becomes one of the creatures that she's drawing. But there's a lot of backstory to my character as to why she became an alcoholic and why. Well, it stems from my childhood. My mom and dad fought all the time, actually. And we used to scream, stop fighting, stop fighting. It's true.
Okay.
And my mom would scream, he's beating me up, he's killing me, he's beating me up.
That's
and
sad.
we'd open the door, and Dad
That's
was in the
not
living room, Mom was in the kitchen. So That's all right. You know, everybody has a story. It's okay. I have another
You
movie
bet.
coming out soon called Terror Tales. It's a different movie. It's an anthology directed by this fabulous director named Jimmy Lee Combs. Very young. I think I'm older than his parents. I think he's 11. But he has a movie, Terror Tales. It's an anthology. You're familiar with anthologies,
Yes.
I'm sure, right?
Yes.
It's 3 short stories, basically 3 literary shorts, whatever, and amalgamated together, and it's got a wraparound story. And it's basically about a psychopath who abducts this family, and he keeps the husband in the front of his cab, and in the back trailer is the family, his family. And if the guy, the poor guy is predisposed to 3 tales of terror. And I'm in this segment called Radical Video. I play a psycho. I play an absolute psycho mother who has a serial killer son who I'm protecting because he's such a good boy. You know, he really is a good. He's
Hang on,
just
so that-
misunderstood.
So that's Terror Tales because we've only got 1 minute. I want to make sure everybody follows you. First of all, you guys, Laurene is on Twitter. Follow her. She's at Laurene Landon, LaureneLandon. When we come to Palm Springs, we'll have a studio and you can come and sit, and we won't do this Skype bullshit. We'll sit with us and we'll do another interview and have you back on the show. We would love to have you.
Only if you wear a push-up bra.
Give a shout out to Joe Williamson and say thank you for introducing us to you, and we will see you soon because we'll be in Palm Springs. We love you. Bye.
New celebrities.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars. He'll dress you right. You'll feel